Many have speculated and wondered why Sean Garris left his position as the coach of 100T Thieves. The truth is much more terrifying than you know. Sean's position became untenable as it was revealed he was one of the 9 seers in this world, here to fend off and seek out the 9 demons. One demon was already revealed as Jacob Ye Whittaker, and you may think that the danger and close proximity of a demon in the Valorant sphere was enough to force Sean away. But actually the danger lied much closer than even he knew. For yesterday another demon overstepped the mark, and this one was closer than anyone could imagine. For within the 100T Thieves team there lied a demon named Bang. Many may think that the name is just the noise that a gun makes when you shoot, but no. Bang is actually an acronym, standing for Bad Angel, No Gods. A clear reference to his demonic status. Yesterday he flew too close to the sun and revealed himself to the world to be another of the 9 demons. So yes, we are today going to take a look at Bang and his performance on Bind here for 100 Thieves against Cloud9. We won't get to do too many Bind maps, so I figured we might as well do them now whilst it's still in the map pool. And we're going to start off here with round number 6. 100 Thieves are attacking, C9 are defending. And what's going to happen in this round is we're just going to see a pretty fast take from 100 Thieves. C9 are actually going for a bit of a 4-1 here. They actually did this a few times where they have 4 people on B and just the 1 person here on A. They have the chamber trap here as well to kind of alert them of any danger, but they did this quite a few times. Anytime they had a Brimble, I was noticing, perhaps feeling confident in their A retakes with a Brimble available to them. But 100 Thieves are going to basically go fast towards A, and so, they're going to get a pretty free sight because, there isn't really anything else it can do here. He can't really defend all of this. We even get a bit of a Razor here, a bit of a Rosa, you might say, as Asna is actually going to hit the top of the box with his ult there as they start to come in onto site. But 100 Thieves do get the site and they will come in and they will plant the spike as well, going for some deeper smokes towards heaven as well. So, threatening that they're going to take a lot of space. They actually don't, but you can see with the deeper smokes we've got here, they threaten to. But we end up in this, right? 5v5 post plant. We've got a couple ults here for C9 and they are going to use them. So they're going to start off with the dog coming out there. The smokes fade at this point, so they come and take kind of some of that early sight. They check the bench. It's not nothing there. They put down their own brim smokes here to kind of cut off those other players. Well, actually, 100 Thieves have put the chamber trap down here, so that actually is an alleyway where someone could flank behind them. So they still got some people worried about that as well, as you can see. It's actually taking up a lot of their consideration, as you can see just there. So what's going to happen is Asner is going to end up in a bit of an awkward fight where he's kind of on his own and, is a bit disconnected from the team, as you will see. So he kind of takes that fight. It's peeking into multiple people. He dies there. Then we get the Raze ult being popped as well and the Brim ult coming out. We get a really good flash actually coming out from 100 Thieves, which you saw blinded the Raze there. But this actually forces Cryo to TP, as you see, because of the pressure of this Brim ult, because of the pressure of the Raze ult. He's actually forced to TP and take the TP and, end up on the other side of the map. So at this point, they're in a pretty rough situation, 100 Thieves here. They got this Brim ult here as well. And so basically what we're going to end up with is Stellar is the only one who can really make a difference on the spike at this point, right? So what's going to happen is C9 are going to get on the spike, and yes, Stellar is basically the only one who's in any position to make a difference to this round. And you're going to see that Vanity gets pretty close to defusing this thing, but he picks the timing, just about manages to kill him before he dies. But that is all they need, because now Bang is about to go crazy. Zephyr tries to flash through this. We can see here that, his teammate here, Derek, is flashed Bang, but he must have avoided the flash somehow and, manages to get that kill. And now he's just going to go crazy. Creates a bit of a different angle as his teammate is shooting from below, right? Comes on top, creates a bit of a different elevation. Manages to get 1, 2, and then also gets actually the final kill as well with the Brim Molly also, and wins the round basically for 100 Thieves. Really well played by Bang there. Bit of a chaotic round and kind of 5v5 post plant going on there, but 100 Thieves, with some good decisions and with some very good play from, Stella going in for that hero play, and then Bang closing it out. But now let's come to the defensive side, because that is where Bang really started to show off. The setup is this: 100 Thieves are on the defensive side now. They've got a little double stack here towards Showers. They're going to Sky Flash out here, as you can see. But they've got Cryo here with an op looking down towards short. This is a bit of a risky position, right? Because they can come from two directions, and that is going to happen here to Cryo, where he isn't going to be able to escape. He's actually going to either wall bang shot or leg shot Leaf. He's going to get him down to like 3 HP, but not quite be able to get the kill. So you see, as the jump peak starts to happen here, Cryo is going to hit Leaf on this next jump start. He is going to hit him, but then as these players, are now swinging from different directions, Zelsis is going to be able to get this kill before he can get out. And so even though he hits Leaf, he does die before he can get out there. So not a great start for 100 Thieves. And now obviously these two players are in a bit of a pickle, right? Because this Sky Flash has come out here and it has, obviously caught this other Sky here. So they know that there might be someone outside Showers as well. But now you've got this massive gaping hole here down short also. So you've got a decision to make, essentially. And the decision they're going to make is they're going to use a perfectly placed Brimalt from Bang here, as you will see, because as we pause it, when this Brimalt comes in, literally all of the rest of the team of C9 are within this Brimalt, and Leaf is on 3 HP, so he's going to die, straight away to this Brimalt, because, if he gets sneezed on, he's going to die. But then this is obviously going to force these players into bad fights, right, where everyone is just panicking, they're trying to get out of the Brimalt, they're trying to survive for themselves. And so it leads to, a situation where Bang is going to come around this corner and, Ye's just desperately trying to get out. Zelsis is coming down here, right, trying to get himself out as well. And so Ye just isn't in a position to fight here. Bang gets another kill there. So he gets one from the Brimalt, gets a free kill there on Ye as well. To be fair to Zelsis, he does pretty well there, gets a nice wallbang kill. And then Derek, I think, does pretty well here as well, just to try and live. As he gets Brimalted as well, and we end up in this bit of a weird situation. Eventually, Zeppa does find Derek from Showers towards the back of the site. We end up in a 3v2, but now Asner is going to go big time as well, as he sneaks in, beats kind of the timing of maybe what they were expecting here for C9, and he's just, full sprinting in. We end up in this 2v2, and then Vanity is going to try and get to the TP here. This is an interesting decision, perhaps expecting that, both players were here at this point, and then maybe getting the spike down would be difficult, but unfortunately for him, Aston is going to continue with his aggression and get aggressive again. Maybe oversteps it a little bit with that extra peek there, now that you're in a 2v1. Zephyr picks up the spike, takes the TP, but actually he's going to double back and come back the other way instead. And so 100 Thieves, though, they're patient. They're going to play this well. And this is something that, again, 100 Thieves, they are just better than a lot of teams at doing this, right? These situations when it's like calmed down and stuff, be it 5v3s, be it 2v1s, they're much more patient. They understand playing together at all times. And, the idea of, just using that numbers advantage to your advantage, essentially. And eventually, Zeppa is going to come here and he's going to plant the spike. He's obviously, at this point, hoping for a fight, pretty much. He's hoping for that 1v1. 100 Thieves don't give it to him. The spike goes down, and now Zeppa is going to come back towards Shower. I do think the way he uses the Sky Flash, he might want this back, to be honest, because you're in a 2v1. You got one flash available to you. Maybe that's the way you want to get a kill. Instead, he's going to send it long back towards CT. You probably expect, the flash goes off. It does reveal that someone's there, but, you probably would expect someone to be there anyway after you took the TP, right? That's kind of a normal thing. And it doesn't tell you that, no one's behind you or anything like that. So, I think that flash, maybe he would want it back if he could use it again. But what we're going to see here is that we're actually going to Viper Molly here. I do like what Zeppa's decision is here, because he kind of realizes, he's on 43 HP, but he kind of realizes he doesn't need, like, this is perhaps his opportunity, right? That if he just delays for a bit and, this Viper Molly is down here, they might think, well, no one's Showers then, okay? He's not Showers, he must be short, and he's hoping that they're looking the wrong way. But 100 Thieves stay disciplined, and, they do manage to still find that kill just at the right moment, and Asna wins the round. And now let's come to the final 2 rounds, where Bang is going to close it out for 100 Thieves. So we'll start with round 22, where we're going to get this fast Shower push from the side of C9 with the double blast pack in towards Shower early. But 100 Thieves are ready for it, and they deal with it very well. And this is something that, Optic used to do quite a bit with Victor back in the day. And so, 100 Thieves perhaps, have seen this before. They put the snake bite down in a perfect position. Stellar even gets the second kill, and we end up in a 5v3. Now, normally I would say that 100 Thieves, are very good in these situations, and Derek manages to find Leaf just there. And I don't know what happens here. It's kind of hard to tell from the map because these two players are right next to each other, right? And so I think that the two of them are trying to take this fight together. I think. Something goes wrong though, and I don't quite know what, right? To me, this looks like they don't necessarily make a mistake here. It looks like the two of them are about to take a fight together, which is absolutely fine. But somehow, some way, Leaf is going to get a kill and not be traded at all, or not even get hit by a bullet. I don't quite know what happened with Asuna there. I'd need to see the map to really, I'd need to see his perspective really to, tell you what happened, because it didn't look like a mistake. But anyway, Leaf ends up getting that. And then what often happens in these situations, 5v3s, often what does happen is like one mistake leads to, someone wanting to trade the kill and then they die as well. And that's exactly what happens here, where I think Derek is like, okay, you just died, let me swing from here to try and trade on Leaf. But actually, Ye is holding that. And so we end up in a 3v3 instead. And this doesn't often happen to 100 Thieves, as I said. But again, we're going to see a great Brimble come up from Bang. Just as the spike is about to go down, Asna, so Vanity even taps here, right? He taps the spike, but he doesn't actually, because he knows they have Brimble. So he doesn't actually go for it yet. But Asna is just going to swing off the Brimble, right? So in comes the Brimble, off comes the swing, knowing that, this guy is going to have to like panic and move or, get out of there or make a decision, right? And so Asner is able to take advantage of that. And then he sees Leaf on the other side of it and gets another kill there. Now, here, maybe, he gets a little overheat, with the adrenaline pumping and whatnot. As he's just got those two kills, and swings straight into Ye. And Ye hits a nice shot. And we end up in a 2v1. And to be fair, that almost cost them the round, that decision that Asner made just there. Because this is Ye. And we're about to get some demon on demon action. Because Ye, even with 48 seconds left, he's actually just going to stick it, right? This is a bit of a weird play, but no one expects you to plant at this level with 47 seconds left, and, there's plenty of time left. No one really expects you to, and Ye, he's going to lose to a box, to be honest, because, he is going to get this first kill on Cryo, and then he's going to try and get out, but he doesn't quite realize where he is, and this box is going to cost him the round, because Bang is just able to get him through the box and win the round for 100 Thieves. Crazy round, crucial round, and really that box came into it as we see the eyes of the demon right there. And finally, let's come to the last round, round number 23, where what we are going to see early on is actually Stella is just going to go walkabouts here on Viper. He's going to use his Viper wall to just sneak up in shower, and, well, he's actually going to catch Zeppa. Like, the timing is, pretty unreal for Zeppa here. He's just on top of that box. He sends that flash out, but it actually goes to just a little deep, and, Stella is ahead of it, and then he actually manages to catch him off and win that fight and get that first kill. But then Ye is going to equalize and we end up in a 4v4. And I like what C9 do here, because 4v4 on bind, as long as you just settle down and just kind of wait a bit, you can pretty much guarantee that, on each site there will be two people, right? If you just settle down, you're in a 4v4 on bind, there'll be two people probably on each site, right? If you just kind of wait. And so you can pretty much guarantee that you're going to be, on a 4v2, which is good. But Bang is going to sneak himself up into this little corner here, and he's going to be very, very, very patient. And C9, they're going to have a pretty nice little exec coming in here. They're going to do some pretty nice stuff, as you will see, because they're going to send a Brim ult in, they're going to send a really nice Raise Nade in as well, and essentially Asna has nowhere to go, right? He can't run back into the Brim ult. There's a Raise Nade coming on the other side of him, you might have just seen there as well. He's in a world of trouble. So he has to just swing out, and Ye is covering for him as well. Really, really nice from C9. And now Bang is in a lot of trouble, right? Because he's now a one-man defense on this site. But he's about to go absolutely crazy, as you will see. Because as C9 start to come in onto the site, this is a pretty unbelievable way to end the game. Goes 1, 2, 3, and then even Ye to finish. Some demon on demon action to end it off. And 100 Thieves would win 13-10, and Bang would go and, kind of just win this game, and then, they would go on to just destroy Cloud9, really, and win a 3-0 clean win to win Red Bull home ground. So, yeah, really good from 100 Thieves. They look like the best team in this tournament, from start to finish, and, well, they ultimately won the tournament and proved that, they are perhaps, a team to really be looking at for Sao Paulo, because it does seem like, they have... obviously that team chemistry is mostly already there. Obviously, Cryo is only their new player, and they have, as you can see, some really good players, and so they are definitely a team to watch out.